Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Senior Counsel AhmedNassir is someone who was really supporting William Ruto to become the next president after Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But again, it has come to their mind that the person they were supporting, seemingly, he might not deliver what they thought that he could do. And that's why now they are out here warning William Samuel Ruto on how his government is running, how the CSS are actually trying to take over the operation in Kenya Kwanza. And he's wondering why a large migration of CSS and PSS are taking place to Karen. And his big question is that how can someone who used to domicile in areas like Syokimau 8 months ago can afford $3 million house in Karen just within that short time? 8 months. Umekuwa Syokimau for so many years, then within 8 months, uko Karen, a CS with a salary of $1 million. Those other allowances. That is Senior Counsel AhmedNassir to William Samuel Ruto. And I think there is something he was reacting to. You might just understand that through this video. Just watch it. And if you don't understand, I will also come out to explain more so that you will get to know the person AhmedNassir is talking about.
Friday evening at this palatial home in Karen. Police officers, some in uniform and others in plain clothes, are captured harassing a man who is adamant that he's not leaving. This whole drama happening at this high-end home belonging to a member of parliament from Murang'a County. The man arguing with police officers, Peter Kariuki, is a contractor who works for the MP and who had been contracted to do repairs at the house before a new owner takes over. Kariuki was, however, shocked when he reported to work only to find it occupied and under tight police security. The occupier, a cabinet secretary who had expressed interest in the property but was yet to make any commitment.
There is no agreement signed whatsoever. There is nothing, there is no transaction that has taken place. This house still belongs to me and my husband. So why it's occupied right now, I'm shocked as much as you are.
Maria claims the cabinet secretary took advantage of their absence when they traveled out of the country 2 weeks ago to occupy the house, which was under the care of a caretaker.
The CS showed interest in the house. She even came to my home, gave us an offer of 90 million. We told her the house, the last price that it's going for is 120 million. And thereafter, I traveled to the US for my daughter's graduation. When I came back on Wednesday, I brought my people to come and clean the house and mow the lawn. To my shock, the house was occupied.
The MP says he wants the cabinet secretary to vacate the house, for the contractor to finish the repairs, and for his family to move in. The cabinet secretary is currently said to be out of the country.
Now, for us to narrow down to the CS who was interested in the fight of occupying that property that we see an exchange with the police officers, I will take you to a tweet that was shared by Joshua Aika, and this is what he is saying here. This country is being milked dry. Currently, we are losing 4.5 billion daily. Can you imagine the cabinet secretary for water who earns 2 million per month and has worked for the government for 6 months only, is already buying a house in Karen at 120 million due to less cash she already forced herself in. Chamigei Tugulu, Mama Mboga hoye, watu ya bodaboda hoye. And you can see the photo sharing there confirms that this one is CS Alice Wahome. You see, in that property, the owner is quoting a different amount, and the CS, seemingly, she don't have that amount, but she want to force her way in that house with that less amount of money. That is the reality. We are continuing with the final discussion, but there's a quick request for those who are have not yet subscribed. Please consider subscribing, and to the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. For those who want to reach out to me, you can get my WhatsApp number in the description box of this video. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Seemingly, beside all the warning that we have received from Senior Counsel AhmedNassir and other people, David Lee, who is the economic advisor to William Ruto, is still confirming that this government is not in a capacity to fight a war against corruption and fight a war against misuse of fund in this regime. And let me just quote him here. My primary job is to advise and support the president in delivering on our economic transformation. I work on strategic interventions. We found the government corrupt and wasteful. Chances are we will leave it corrupt and wasteful. Yes, Uhuru said that he's losing a lot of millions of money every day. And for them, they were like, they can fight corruption. Now they are here. He's confirming to us that they found the government wasteful and they will leave it wasteful. This confirms this government has no any intention or plan to fight corruption. This same David Lee was about to resign from this government because he realized that he might end up destroying his career, because it's like the government is not taking his advice and is not yet ready to allow his career to go down in flames. But he was coerced. He was pleaded not to leave, and so he did not resign. But then, because he has little to do with this government, he has decided that he will be speaking his mind. And if he come out to speak like this, it confirms that he has tried to give out his advice to the president and the team or the government, but seemingly it's like they're not buying into his advice. And that's why he can speak like this. Otherwise, if they were taking the advice, he wouldn't coming out live in public to issue such kind of statements. That is the truth. So now you can understand where we are heading to. Look at that. These are the people who are going to force their ways into your houses. We are talking about affordable housing. They say they're building for you. But look on how CSs are forcing to grab a property from someone. Kama yeye ana grab from a member of parliament or a person who has been in parliament. What about you common mwananchi? Utakuwa na chochote? Hii mambo ya affordable housing utakuwa nayo? Hizi zitakuwa ni nyumba zitajengwa hapa, zitanunuliwa, hata zitanunuliwa, zitachukuliwa na hawa ma CSs wa Ruto. Watanyakuwa, they will be honoring these houses, na hao ndio watakuwa wanakodisha. Potelea mbali ile mpango yote wanasema kwamba you cannot have more than 2 houses or 3. Watanunua hizi manyumba. They will be in real estate business, and they are going to the price ile bei wananunua hizi nyumba haitakuwa the exact price wametumia kujenga hizi nyumba. And then they will be the owners of these houses. So wewe ngojea ku occupy nyumba, utangoja sana. So corruption is here. AhmedNassir is telling William Ruto, you're not fighting corruption. These houses will be devalued and they will take over those houses. Nyinyi hamtakuwa na kitu. Naambia affordable housing na mshahara ya 50,000 utapata aje? Haiwezekani. Pesa zenyu zitaenda in a pipe. That is the sad state in Kenya kwanza. People who can go to an extent of intimidating and of occupying houses by force. Nyumba si yako. Amujaelewana bei uona nyakua tu. Haya pesa umetoa wapi? 6 months in office. Those are the questions. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for a continuation of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.